There is no need to go for, okay, storage means running somewhere, and you want to go for data warehouse means running somewhere. Okay, you want to go for some files, you want to store it, okay, running somewhere. You want to handle big data, then running somewhere. That kind of pain, you should not take it. There's a reason they come up with this platform. That platform is called as Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is all-in-one data analytics platform. Okay, all the things in single page, we can able to do all the things, we can able to do it. Okay, the word all-in-one is very important. End-to-end analytics. Even here you can add one more line here. I did not do Power BI for the reporting, right? Okay, for the BI reporting. Okay, so data science means it is, okay, this is for the models creation purpose, like ML models, machine learning models, we are going to create it. These all things we are going to do using single product. The product is called as Fabric. You know how our cloths are made? Whatever we are wearing the cloths, right? How these cloths are made?
Yes, by fabrics.
Fabric. This fabric is more flexible, right? How much length you want, how much width you want. Okay, those all things you can able to make it. How you want to rotate it, how you want to organize it, you can able to do it. That much of flexibility we have in this one. That is the reason the name also they given as a fabric. They given as a fabric. That means it can scale it. If you have 1 megabyte of data, 1 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, 1 petabyte, doesn't matter. It can scale it. And we have here different types of data, maybe structured data, semi-structured, unstructured data. Don't worry, we are going to do it. You want to do basic analysis, you want to do it. Okay, or you want to do historical analysis, you want to do it, or you want to do machine learning models, you want to do it. Don't worry, we are going to support it. You named something, you name something, Fabric is going to say that work for you. That is
New
the reason,
83 Notepad plus.
guys, please go on mute. Please go on mute. Venkat. Okay. So you name something, some work, you name it. That work will be happens inside the fabric only. It happens. And one more thing is this fabric is for your learners. It's a gift. I'm going to provide free license. I'm going to provide it. Okay. For that, I have the licenses. I'm going to give it. For this also to get the free work mail ID is required. Most of the people you may not have the work mail ID, but I have the licenses. I'm going to provide it through my Visual Studio network is available. From there, I got it, and I'm going to provide that license. The free license, I'll provide it. Let us go and try to open this and observe all these topics, whatever available. We'll try to observe it. Okay, how to open this? How to open first? How to open such a fabric? The URL is you need to go for app.powerbi.com. That's it. This is how we are going to open the portal. And today, totally we'll try to walk through this portal and we'll see these functionalities all are available or not. Very high level, we'll try to observe it. Then that's the overview of the fabric. We're going to close it. Let's try to open app.powerbi.com. Here already I've opened. Okay, for your understanding, I'm closing this. I want to open again. Let me go to the Edge browser. So we're opening the Edge browser. Then I prepared here one profile. This is my profile. I'm going to provide this kind of ID. I'm going to provide to every one of you. So that you also can able to log in. Then we are typing here app.powerbi.com. Then enter. That's it. Okay. So it is going to ask the username and password. We are going to give that one. You'll able to log in like this. Did you notice something in the top? Did you notice something in the top? What is this?
ADF?
No, no, in the top, in the top.
Power BI.
Okay, in the bottom, Power BI. Now, what I will hit is here. Let us go and try to hit this one. Then we can observe two options are there. Power BI. One more option is available, Fabric. Let me hit on that Fabric. Now, you notice here what you're seeing here, Fabric. And what you're seeing here, Fabric. Okay, one moment, one moment. Hello, brother. ఇక్కడే ఇది భాస్కర్ గారి రూమ్ నుంచి రెండో రూమ్ లో ఉన్నాం. ఓకే, ఫ్రీగానే వస్తాను. ఓకే. That's fine. Leave it. Leave it. No problem. Yes, sorry. So you can notice we have in the bottom fabric, and also you can see in the top it's a fabric. So in the here only we have the switch. What you want to refer? Power BI you want to refer or fabric you want to refer? Both as same portal URL app.powerbi.com. From here, the experience is going to change. What experience you want to go? If you click on the Power BI, then it's going to be experience is equal to what is coming? Experience is equal to
Power BI.
Power BI. If I click on Fabric, now you can see the experience is equal to changing as a Fabric developer experience. But the home URL for both the things, the initial URL is app.powerbi.com. Wow, beautiful. You understand now how to open is using app.powerbi.com. Under app.powerbi.com, we have two experiences. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Now we are going for experiences. Under this experience, we have two things are there. One is called as Power BI experience, and other one is called as Fabric experience. These are the two experiences we have it. But let us focus on Fabric experience. We are trying to focus. So let us focus on Fabric experience. Okay, now already we are in the window. That window is called as Fabric experience window only. We are there. That's how we are able to confirm. Here is showing as Fabric. Here is showing as Fabric. Here is showing as experience is equal to Fabric developer. It's showing. That means we are in the experience window of Fabric. And also you can notice it's saying as welcome to Fabric. It is saying. Okay, and they also went forward and they given some kind of architectures. They provide a stand architectures. If you follow my LinkedIn, each and every architecture I published in the LinkedIn, I published it uh, very detailed level. I published it if you're following my LinkedIn profile. So like we have here like medallion architecture, or it may be event analytics architecture. So many architectures are. I will talk about those things later. Today, let us go and try to observe some of the terminologies. Some of the terminologies. First terminology I want to understand here is lakehouse. We want to understand the first terminology that is called as lakehouse. Okay, what is lakehouse? And how to create such a beautiful lakehouse. And before that, even I want to understand one more terminology called as workspace. Under the workspace, then second terminology you want to understand is lakehouse. Okay, then once you understand lakehouse, then we'll try to see what is data lake, then what is data warehouse. Okay, then how these three terms are related one each other. Those things we need to understand. Okay, cool. Let's try to create first workspace. Now, this is the window you have in our hand now. And left side, you can notice there is a menu bar is available. In this menu bar, you can notice we have the home, then workspaces, then one lake, then monitor, then real time and workloads, my workspace. Then click on your three dots. There are something else also available. First, I want to speak about first option that is called as workspaces. Workspace, you can compare as simple terminology. If you speak, it is a kind of folder. That's it, not more than that. What is workspace? One high level folder. High level folder, folder to organize all fabric objects. You name any object. Down the line, we're going to name as some lake house, okay, some machine learning model, okay, some experiment, okay, some notebook, okay, some pipeline, okay, some semantic model, okay, and some Power BI report, okay, some Power BI report. A number of objects are going to experience it. These all objects are going to sit inside one place. That place is called as where?
Workspace.
Workspace. That is a first level of object where you are going to start your life. Once you join your company also, once you are able to log in app.powerbay.com, if you click on this workspaces, you'll see a bunch of workspaces. You're going to see it. You need to make sure we have the access to the given workspace or not. Okay, if you don't have the access, then you have to consult someone who have the access, and they will be having simple button here, manage access. From there, you need to ask them to provide the access. For example, one resource Ashmin is available. You can go on, you can click on here, and I can type here Ashmin. Then the resource will be coming here. Then you can go on, you can provide type of permission. You can able to provide. If you don't have access, then you're not able to see the workspace. You're not able to see it. In my case, I have this all access. That's what I am seeing it. I'll talk about access, those things later. Now, in the top, you can see something under workspaces. You can see something. What is this?
My workspace.
My workspace.
My work.
The my workspace is something, it is a personal folder. My workspace, my workspace is equal to, I can say, personal folder. Personal means what? Everyone can able to access or only you?
Only we, you,
Yeah,
me.
only you. Okay, well, it is belongs to you means you only. Your my folder I cannot access, and my workspace you cannot access. So it's a one person. Each person will have by default one my workspace. The moment the moment one ID is available, one moment one ID is available, one ID will have one my workspace will be available. For each person, we have the one my workspace. Okay, and whatever we are storing over there, totally that will be accessible by only that person. Rest of the world, rest of the team members will not able to see it. Now below this one, we have something called as all. Under the all, whatever we have, these all things are actually shared workspaces. That means if you want to share to someone, you can able to share it. If you want to share to someone, you can able to share it. Okay. Now, such a beautiful shared workspace, I want to create it. My workspace, anyhow, we do not require to create it. By default, by default, it is available. You are creating and it's available.
It's by default available.
By default, it's available. Now, whereas shared workspace, you need to create it. How you can create? For each project, minimum, one is mandatory. One is mandatory. But most of the projects will maintain 3, 4, 5, 6 also they'll maintain. In what scenarios they'll go for those things we come to understand down the line. But time being, we learn how to create one particular workspace. In the bottom, you notice here something we have here, new workspace. Click on this, then it's asking create the workspace. Give some name. I'm giving the name as B. B stands for batch. Then Then I'm trying to provide here, let's say 100, something like that batch number I am giving. Then I'm giving as underscore, it's a workspace, so I'm giving as workspace. Now description up to you. It's not a mandatory. You can see mandatory means you can see the star. If it's not mandatory, there is no star. That means description is not a mandatory. But if you have here, it's good. Good to have. Okay, we are learning here. So we are learning. We are learning fabric. Okay, it is new technology. Technology with the age of with the age of 1.5 years. Okay, if you go and try to see when the fabric is released, just try to Google it and let me know when it is released, right? So for example, if you go for a year, fabric first when it is released, fabric release date first time. Okay, then you'll be able to see somewhere May 23, 2003 it is released. Okay, and the general availability is very important here, and November 15, 2023 is a general availability. That means they given, okay, go and try to implement it. So it is very less age or not?
Yes,
Hardly it
yes.
is 1.5 years. That means 1 year, 5 months or 4 months kind of age it is. We are good. But what is the problem is here, though I am saying as fabric is a new, but inside the fabric, what do we have here? These products. These products are available from long ago. It's simple example I want
Yeah.
to tell. Simple example I want to tell, that is, we have the Excel, we have the PowerPoint, we have the Word. Then later they thought like, okay, we have these all things. Let us make these all things together as one product that is called as Office, Microsoft Office. That means what? Previously, those all are here on their ones like scattered. Now we are grouping as a one bucket, and we are saying that as what?
Microsoft Office.
Microsoft Office. Similar to that one, these products are also available scattered. Okay, ADF means for this purpose, Synapse means for this purpose. Lot of confusion. When to go for what? Lot of questions. Even developers who worked 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years also in a confusion when to use what. Those all confusions. You want to break it, and these all things he kept under one roof. That roof is called as Fabric. Okay, now we are trying to explain here the age of this one. You can see 1.5 years is the age of this one. But though it's 1.5 years, I will be saying myself as, hey, I have the 16 years of experience. Okay, in the Azure products, I am saying it. With what confidence I am saying that one? Because I know ADF, I know Synapse, I know Fabric, I know internal Power BI, whatever they are using. These all things I know means I can say Fabric also, I know it. You got my point?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah. So in the bottom, you can see the domain assigned to some domain. If you want to create some domains, you want to assign, you can do it. I'll talk about this one later. This also not mandatory. And image also you can upload it. Now we have something called as advanced. Here advanced, this is important one. We are using the licenses trial version we are using. You can see in the top trial version. Though it is a trial version, most of the options in the reality, if I purchase premium, whatever options I am going to see it, every option you are going to see it. That is a goodness. No credit card, nothing is required. Happily you can able to access it. And I am saying I am going to provide like this mail ID, I am going to provide to you people. Like this mail ID, I am going to provide to you people. Okay, looks like I disturbed this one. Again, I need to click on this. So workspace, then click on new workspace. Then we are saying as B100 underscore workspace. That's it. I'm trying to click on here apply. Then we created one workspace we created. Now we understand workspaces are two types. One is called as my workspace. This is default, it is came. Second is called as shared workspace kind of thing that we are going to create it. We created one workspace we created. This is what it is. Here, two parts are available in this window. This is the one part where you can see the task flows and all. This task flow is a separate concept. I'll talk about this later. Then the bottom, something is available, what objects we have it. Bottom window is more important to me. To see the bottom window, in the right side, we have two arrow marks, click on that. Then it's showing as there is nothing here yet. Add something new or upload something to see them here. Add something new or upload something to see them here. As of now, to upload it, I did not work as of now. We did not develop any objects, so we cannot upload. Only thing is we can add something new. Okay, what we want to add it. Let us go and try to see some more properties before going for this one here. We have beautiful one something that is called as, what is this? ADLS. The moment you create here one workspace, if you go to the workspace settings right side, then you can observe the general, then we have some kind of information, then license information, then Azure connections, okay, system storage, system integration, then we have something called as OneLake. Under OneLake settings, configure and manage settings in OneLake, this workspace, OneLake file explorer, and there is a OneLake file explorer we have, right? If you want to see OneLake, what are the files are available, if you want to see it, there is one client tool also available. Client tool means this one you can download and you can from the mission how you are opening the Windows Explorer. You are opening this Windows Explorer, right? File Explorer. Similarly, OneLake also you can able to open it. That means without your consideration, some storage is created for you. That storage is called as, what is this?
OneLake.
Yes.
OneLake. Okay. Now we understand under the workspace, something it is created that's called as OneLake is created. Without your permission, OneLake is created. Now, whatever you do the work now onwards, everything will be storing under the OneLake. Now, under the shared workspace, we have here, under the shared workspace, we have here OneLake is already came. Now, I want to know what you mean by lakehouse. Before going for the lakehouse, I want to understand what you mean by data lake, then what you mean by data warehouse. Data lake is something if you want to store some files. Okay, mainly the files, majorly used files are something CSV file, JSON files, or something called as Parquet files. Okay, these files internally, it may be structured, semi-structured, unstructured, whatever it is. Any files you want to store it, we'll go for this. And there may be some structured data is available. Structured data is available. Like we have the table which has the rows and columns. In the side of the table, we have what? Columns and rows. Something you are able to maintain structure wise, you are maintaining that purpose will go for the data warehouse. People always will be struggling. Okay, I want to go for file kind of thing means data lake I have to go. I want to go for structure means I need to go data warehouse. That means different purposes I am going different places. Now these things we are trying to break it by using lakehouse. Lakehouse is equal to what is this? Data lake plus data lake plus what is that?
Data
Data
warehouse.
warehouse. These two functionalities we're keeping in one place and we're giving the name as lakehouse we're giving. So just for fun, go and try to Google it and understand more information. Just you write here data lake versus data warehouse, data warehouse versus then one lake. Sorry, not the one lake. Let us go for lake house. Now go and try to see its super table also it's going to give it. You see the super table you are seeing it. Okay, data lake, what is the definition, data type, schema, blah 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 it is giving. And finally you can observe here uh, use a data lake if you need a low cost scalable storage solution for big data analytics, AI or unstructured data. Data warehouse, you can observe here for the purpose of what? Structured data. And use the lakehouse if you want a single platform that supports both structured as well as
Unstructured.
unstructured. That is a single point I want to cover here. So you can notice this is unstructured one. Indirectly, I want to say the data lake, whatever available, this is unstructured. Files means what? Any file I can write it, right? Inside the file, whatever I want, I can type it. Your log file is a file or not? Log file, it's a file. Do you have any structure
Yeah.
for that one? No. That means
No.
unstructured.
No.
Table means what? It is a structured kind of thing. Structured kind of thing we are going to maintain inside the table. The structured and unstructured both we are making together in one place. That place is called as
Lakehouse.
Lakehouse.
lakehouse. This one point is enough. Okay, for more information you can refer ChatGPT or GenAI, whatever you want it. But at this point of time, these three words definitions are very important. Data lake purpose is to manage unstructured data. Data warehouse purpose is to manage structured data. I don't want to run for this somewhere. They come up with one thing that is called as lakehouse that offers both. That is a goodness. That is a goodness. Getting all in one place is always good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why we will go to the Costco? Getting all in one place, right? So we are going to get all in one place, and that too somewhat cheaper cost. If I purchase this one separately, that makes more. If I purchase one, that makes budget wise, we'll get the economy way we are going to get the things. That's how this lake house is available. How I can create that beautiful lake house, how I can create it. We know how to create the workspace, that is good. Now we are in the experience of what experience we are? We are in the Fabric experience. Now we created the workspace we created, and you can see in the top Fabric, in the bottom Fabric, and URL experience is equal to Fabric developer experience. Here, new item is available. For anything, you have to start your life with the new item only. Before creating the new item, you want to organize the things, you can go for the new folder also. Suppose you are running with the 2 or 3 line of businesses you are running. For each one I want to handle the object separately I want to handle. Then you can create the new folder, and you can give the name as, for example, oncology business unit, and one more folder for the BHBU bone health business unit, and one more folder for the IBU purpose. You can go on, you can create it. One more folder for the, let's say I'm implementing the HIPAA rules, I'm implementing. So HIPAA purpose I'm trying to create here one more folder. Yes, you can go for it. I'm creating for the PIA information purpose, one more folder. I'm implementing for the PH, n number of folders you can get. There is no limitations. But I don't want this much of story also required. Big project, then only we are going to implement these many things. We are going to implement it. If it is a small project, I don't think so. You need to create these all things. You need to create it. You got my point? Okay. Now, if you want to delete something, you can go and you can delete something like this. You can able to delete it. At this point of time, I don't want the folder. That is the reason whatever folders I created just now, I'm trying to delete here. I deleted. Nothing is available now. I want to go for new item. In the new item, the moment I click it, we are able to see the new item window. I am seeing it. To make your window more experience, I suggest to go with the full screen. In the 3 dots, there is an option available, full screen. Click on this. Now we are able to see full screen. We are able to see it right properly. Already you have the experience with the URL now. Each time I need not show experience is equal to Fabric developer, like that I need not show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the reason make this window something like that so that all options are able to see somewhat more space. Now I clicked on the new item, then we got second window, we got it. That is a new item window. In this new item window, there are many options are there. One is main heading get data. Under that one, there are some cards are there. We'll talk about that. Second section we have here storing the data. Then third section we have here prepare the data. Fourth section we have here something analyze and train the data. Then we have next section something visualizing the data. Then we have next section something, develop the data. Then we have others also. We have, that means so many main headings we have under this one. But I came here to create what? Lakehouse. Lakehouse purpose is what? Lakehouse purpose is to store what type of data?
Structured and unstructured.
Structured and unstructured.
Okay, storage, that means, right? Go and try to type here lakehouse. So let's see in the corner. I'm not sure under which category this lakehouse is available. I'm not sure. Let us say, don't worry. You type in the corner lakehouse, you type it. Then I'm seeing the lakehouse. Under which category it is available? Under which
Stored
category
data.
it is available? Storage, because we are storing the
Store.
data. That may be unstructured data, that may be structured data, doesn't matter. That may be log file, image file, video file, that is unstructured data. That may be table kind of thing, that is a structured data. Rows, columns, that is a structured data. Anything, single point of contact we have it, this is a lakehouse. You can see the lakehouse heading, store big data for cleaning, querying, reporting, and sharing, all in one place. That too, we're handling here small data or we're handling here big data.
Big data.
Big
Big
data. That is
data.
important. That is important. Now, now I want to go and I want to click on this lakehouse. I clicked it. Then it's asking, okay, tell me what is the new lakehouse name. Let us try to provide here lakehouse name is equal to, I'm maintaining the B100 as it is. Then I'm saying this as a lakehouse. I'll talk about lakehouse schema public preview later. Time being, I'm not selecting this, just simply clicking on the create. Default, whatever defaults are available with the defaults only I want to go. Then the moment I clicked on the create, you can see we got here some objects we received. I want to go back to the workspace level. Let me go back to the workspace level, and you see here how many objects we received and what is each object. You can notice under this one, these three objects just now it's created. You can see we have something called as lakehouse. These two things are at the same level of the lakehouse or children's of the lakehouse. How the
Child.
organizing is available. Childs
Ch-
of the lakehouse. Now here you can notice something like this we have here. It is same symbol. If anyone has experience with the Power BI, in the Power BI semantic model is available. That kind of ID it is. One moment. Ah, ah, పర్లేదు. పెడదాను. 1 minute, folks. Sorry, I came to work location. There are a lot of disturbance. Okay. Okay. Now, where we are talking. Yeah. So you can notice under the lake house, we have two objects we are seeing it. One is called as, okay, I'll continue. Give me 5 minutes of time.
Okay, sir. Thank you.